Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cult of the Lamb. Last time we managed to defeat Heket, the ruler of Anura, and this time we're just going to keep on plowing on ahead. So all of our followers right now we have sleeping in the commune here. Our cult is coming along quite well actually. We've got a good food supply being built up, we've got lots and lots of resources, a nice little area to sleep. It's all coming together. Leader, I'm in love, but Huna doesn't know I exist. Would you gather 10 flowers for me from Darkwood so that I might woo them? Gather camellias from Darkwood. Yeah, I can... I'm not one to stand in the way of love. Alright. Let's have them consecrate this up real quick. I wanted to build some stuff for the farm. We have them placing fertilizer, so that way we can actually get some crops growing in better. Just vibe along with the music for a minute while we wait for that. Perfect. Alright, now what was it I was actually trying to build? A harvest totem. So, in the range that this goes... I wonder actually... Let's harvest this real quick. Don't replant that. I want to see if I can edit that building, and I'm going to actually get rid of it entirely. There we go. And then right there we will build our harvest totem. That way it affects the most crops. It's not ideal, it's not getting full coverage, but it helps for those that it does touch. Alright, we need to collect some camellias from Darkwood, so let's go on over there. Alright, that's our second chain broken from Heket. Alright, which area was Darkwood again? This one. Okay. Alrighty. So we have a hammer with a speed of 0.25. That sounds horrible. Oh wow, I wasn't a huge fan of even the axe, which was at half speed. This is at a quarter speed. Looks like it does really good damage, but my gosh, that is slow. Packs a wallop though, that is for sure. Wow. It's absolutely smashing everything, wow. Maybe I do like this one, just because it has such a large AoE on its actual attack range. I also realized I should come back and break all this grass, because I came here specifically for the flowers. And I don't know where the camellias come from specifically. Okay, they keep jumping just out of my attack range. We will get out of that poison there. Alright, cool. Grab some extra health. We're actually taking a bit more of a beating than we usually do. It's because I'm not used to this weapon. I've never used this warhammer before. Alright, what do we have? A couple of bats and some of those shrub guys. Nothing to concern ourselves with. I'm not making much in terms of camellias. %10 chance of negating damage or an extra disease heart. Let's have a 10% chance. Here's the camellias. Okay, that gave us 2 extra, so we'll keep an eye out specifically for the flowers. Okay, outside of that we can kind of just plow on through. Got a skull necklace. That'll be a nice gift for someone. Okay, followers. I actually had a follower die of starvation just because I forgot to cook up some meals. This looks like a... Oh, I thought that this was going to be a trap or something. Well, I'm not going to complain about not having to fight off any enemies. Okay, let's do this one and then we'll go for wood afterwards. Alrighty. Ow. I aimed the wrong direction there. That one was my bad. Okay, flowers, flowers, flowers. Give me the flowers. Alright, what do we got? I like the Ichor throw. It's nice that it just kind of paints the ground, more or less. Alright. 2 flowers there. We will come back for those. Vampiric hammer. So this is a hammer as well, but a vampiric kind. So 0.4 extra damage and also just having that life drain, which could be very handy. Since we're a bit slower, we're probably going to get hit a lot more. Alright. What did I miss up to the north here? Some commandment stones. I didn't actually know that you could collect those just on the ground there. That was a really nice find. Alright, we need 4 more. We are getting there though. Deals poison damage to struck enemies. Okay. Alright, we will go for the wood this time. And we're just gonna smash up everything. Alright, cool. No more flowers, so hopefully there's 4 flowers lying around in this boss chamber. Okay, there's 2 more. Perfect. We just need it to happen one more time. We can always do a second run also. I'm just trying to avoid that if possible. I might actually stick to the hammer here. Just because it is actually smashing up literally everything. It's slow, yeah, but we're kind of tanky as is. Receive double health when healing, or when hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. I've never been down to half a heart, so I will receive double healing. Famous last words, saying I've never been hit before, it won't start now. More commandment stones. Wow, that is actually really impressive. I've never had that happen before, so we got a whole commandment stone. We need to spend some of those. Witness Agorist again. It's another one of these guys. Alright, these witnesses are the annoying ones that disappear after you, they summon a wave of enemies, which, I mean, not a huge deal, but it does prolong the fight. See, like, that little nubbin of health left, and I have to wait for them to come back. So, not like a huge deal, but it is, you know, prolonging how long this is gonna take. But they're dead just like that. Perfect. Alright, we have a big gift, some lumber, or some gold. Let's do... This could level up a follower, but lumber, that's just handy for actually building stuff up. And I got another command stone fragment. I've almost gotten 2 whole command stones just on this. I need 3 more. I only got 1 flower from that. That's unfortunate. I'm going to return to the cult, and we'll do another run, but we're going to do it just as like the first stage rather than going on and keep fighting, just because enemies get tougher, which will slow me down. So we're just gonna do 1 more run real quick, and hopefully we'll find the camellia flowers really fast. Alright. Lamb flag statue. Ooh, very decorative. Alright, through here we go. Alright, I got another flower. I wonder, I didn't have any actually growing, but had I grown camellias, would that have counted for the quest? 10% chance to deal a critical hit over that half heart thing. I will definitely take 10% crit chance. Alright. We're flying through these guys. They're not putting up much resistance to us. This is why I wanted to redo it. Go back to the beginning of a new crusade rather than just continue from where I was, just because I'm flying through this way faster now. Receive double the health when healing. Nice. Okay, what do we have? This actually is a pretty long one. We have food, and a follower. I might do food, get twice as much money, follower. Yeah, let's do that. And there's our camellias, perfect. Alright, now we just need to go back to Nanoon, so we will check them out once we get back. Plus this will just be some nice food. We'll cook up some meals real quick when we get home, just because their hunger was getting a little low. Getting some double harvests from these bushes, that's pretty nice. Alright, on to getting double money. With no down draw, which is pretty nice. Yes, we get 6 coins a level rather than 3. Oh, I jumped right into those spikes. Alright. Watch out for this guy. And there we go. Perfect. Alright. We're kind of just sprinting through the crusade at this point. I'm kind of surprised. We're actually already like halfway done, I would think, because we've defeated 2 of the 4. There's a 20% chance of gaining an extra heart when killing an enemy. Yes, please. That's very nice. What was I just talking about? We've killed 2 of the bishops. There's a final like boss door, it looks like. But after that, I would almost think that we would be going on to... I didn't think that through. I should have actually looked at what I was getting. Just a worse sword overall is what I grabbed. But yeah, we're... gotta be about halfway around, because we'll defeat the last 2 bishops and then we'll probably just go straight into fighting whoever the final boss is. I have an inkling that it's probably gonna be he who waits below. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know, it wouldn't surprise me for some demon to betray us last second, you know, so we'll find out. There's no guarantee. I could very well be wrong, but it's just what I think is gonna happen. Let's rescue this fella real quick. Alright, we have 2 followers to indoctrinate when we get home. And we'll steal that devotion real fast. Alright, let's just plow through all these guys. It's funny, like I used to think this area was kind of hard, but having done it a bunch of times, it's not at all anymore. Alright, smack these guys down. We'll grab some extra camellias, just because why not? They're right there in our faces. And the boss will be through there because there's the stone pathway. I've noticed that's how you can always tell it's the boss room. It kind of leaves that, this just is better in every regard. Let's take that. We'll lose the little ghosts, but we have the chance to poison people, which honestly, I really like that status effect. Just because, I don't think I won any of these, really. We'll take it real quick, and then just recycle the hammer. Give us that one whole coin. I completely blanked on what I was talking about, but let's mess up Valifar here. Oh, I thought for some reason I had the, hammer there, so I was wondering why I wasn't having to hold down my weapon. He's already halfway dead, and we've got him poisoned. I took a hit there, but that's okay. I honestly can afford to be reckless here. The crusade ends in just a moment. A follower form, or Kallamar. Let's just take a random follower form. And then we get double gold, or no, that was the last stage. I was gonna say double gold on the boss room, that would be amazing. Alright, let's go home. We cleansed the non-believers. 5 minutes to make it through literally everything. That's pretty fast, all things considered. Alright, get a bunch of resources coming home, and let's cook a bunch of food. Well, I say let's cook a bunch of food. We don't actually have a bunch of food. We have some over there. I might collect that. I don't know, where is Nanoon? I always forget which ones are which. Alright, let's get... Looks like you have to get everything at some point, so let's just get the basic decorations. That way we can make the place prettier as we go through. Thank you, leader. Now I just need to work up the courage to talk to them. Yeah, so Nanoon has a crush and wants to give some flowers to one of the other followers. Alright, let's just collect up some food real fast. I will be right back after I finish harvesting all this stuff, just because this will take a minute. Welcome back, everyone. So I went ahead and I collected all of those crops, got some new ones planted up. We're also building up a bunch of lumber mills and stone mines, just because we need so much wood for everything. It's nice just to have a nice backlog of it all. Let's go ahead and do a sermon and some other work. Fulfill our spiritual needs of our flock. This sermon is giving us some very good devotion. We can start getting some new upgrades next time when we do another sermon. And then I can also start doing some doctrine. So we've maxed out work and worship. Let's do some afterlife stuff, just because some people are starting to die. So all cult members will gain the belief in afterlife trait, only lose 5 faith when a follower dies instead of 20. That's pretty good. Or all cult members will gain the belief in sacrifice trait, plus 20 faith when another cult member is sacrificed. I haven't actually figured out how to sacrifice people yet, so I'm just having people die of old age as is, so we'll end up doing this instead. And that'll make people passing away slightly less harmful to our cause. So eat a meal to receive extra health, resurrect. I haven't been dying, so let's get it to where we can leave a crusade at any point. You have unlocked a new crown ability. Focus whilst on a crusade run to instantly return to the base. Perfect. Alright, my flock, go about your days. I am going to go... Last time we had unlocked access to the Spore Grotto. We didn't check it out then, but let's go and see what that's about right now. He cares only for mushrooms. Who is Sozo talking to when he whispers in the dark? Sozo grows cruel and unpredictable. I fear for our fate here. What do you have for sale? Cards, cards, and cards? 30% more damage during the night. Rolling into an enemy will damage them. That would be good just because I roll a lot. Or increased movement speed. I will buy Blazing Trail just because why not? I'm always rolling around, and if it's dealing damage, it's capitalizing on what I'm already doing. Alright, what do we have over here? Carved pumpkins or small mushroom candles. I don't need any of that right now. But let's check out this Sozo guy. Greetings, traveler. Me? Why, I'm Sozo, of course, researcher of all things mushrooms. Guess that makes me a fun guy. Just a little joke Sozo likes to tell. Yes, yes, mushrooms. Mushrooms are Sozo's passion, but Sozo needs more. Sozo always needs more. You will collect for Sozo, yes? Yes. Sozo can't trust my followers out there. They lie, they steal, they whisper secrets about Sozo. I just know it. Sozo will do anything. I'll worship at your altar. Sozo will devote myself to your cause. I'll rip off your head. Sozo will show you how to use the power of the mushrooms to open the fragile little minds of your followers. But you do not need to use it on Sozo. Oh no, Sozo will follow willingly. As long as you keep bringing Sozo mushrooms, Sozo will do anything. Take the path to Anura and find Sozo mushrooms. You may not have seen them before, but now you seek them, they shall be there now. Okay, so 10 menticide mushrooms for him. Anything else in here? No. There's a follower form I can buy, but not super prioritizing that. Alright, let's return to the cult. And I think we're actually gonna start our crusade against whomsoever is next. Assuming we have enough followers. We need 12 for the Silk Cradle. Alright, the Silk Cradle is open. How much does this door over here actually cost? 9 even. Oh, okay, so we have all of the doors open now. So, we'll actually do Anchor Deep first then, because it sounds like Silk Cradle is the last one. Having costed the most followers. Alright, cool. Now, if our whole cult was wiped out, which, I mean, we're not trying to have that happen, but if it did, we still have the doors open, and we can still go on these crusades. Alright, who are we facing up against here? Entering the lands of the Bishop Kallamar. Those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Alright, we got some explosive boys here. Alright. He has sent many vessels like you, one after the other, they all fall. You have gotten further than most, granted. I shall enjoy watching your cult rot from the inside, a disease upon them. So, I did some research and found out each of these bishops are meant to represent a horseman. So famine, disease, war, etc., etc. They also each are like, they had mentioned this earlier, but this one has, their ears, have been injured. So basically it's Monkey no Hear. Monkey no Say was the last one. The character had their throat slit. Leshy, the first one, had their eyes gouged out. All of these things. Alright, so they're putting disease on Majul here, giving him a red face and making them sick. I can deal with sick. I have a medicine bay now. Alright. Wow, somehow the axe, which is actually faster than the hammer, feels slower. Ow. I'm gonna get hit a lot in this run just because I'm learning what enemies do. I haven't seen these people before. Alright, what do we got? Double health when healing or 10% chance for a critical hit. Let's take the critical hit. Our character just starting off straight up is very tanky. Having 5 hearts, plus we start with the disease heart. That's 6 hearts in total, that's 12 hits. And I mean, I try not to get hit at all, so 12 hits carries you pretty far. Acquired a crystal lantern. Cool. Nice little decorations. Alright, what do we got? Food, lumber. Let's just take food, fight, boss. That works out for me. What kind of food is it? Cauliflower. I don't actually know if there's a difference between just smacking the food and just picking it up. Alright, steal all of this devotion. Thank you, Kallamar. It would be nice if, like these explosive guys, you smacked them, they blew up, and it hurt their allies. You could do some chain reactions doing that. Oh, actually, that did look like the explosion might have hit someone. Alright. What do you got for us, Klonic? Overall weapon damage increased by 1.5 times. That's pretty nice. Alrighty. There's lots of branches to this one. Normally in levels it's like follow just a single path, but there's lots of branches off of each one that don't actually lead anywhere. Which is fine, I mean, it's just a new map design. Come on. There we go. Those guys kind of pinball all around the place. Hounds of Fate, that's the one that I like, or the Necromantic Gauntlet. Damage will go down a bit, but speed will go up. I think I'm going to take this just because I really don't like the axes. And we'll take the fight straight onto this boss. Get a new follower in the process. We're actually almost going to reach a point. We don't really have the space for more followers, so I might look into... I think I had unlocked earlier the ability to, I don't care about either of these. It's just barely faster, but a lot less damage, so I'll take the gauntlets. I'm pretty sure I had unlocked the ability, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that I could raise people to the afterlife, and it would raise faith, so that's a convenient way to off some of my followers without actually having to deal with the nasty side effects of people dying. Alright, not this path. Alright. Give us the chest. Wow, that's a lot of coins for one go. Alright, what we got? Reveal the map or an extra heart? I don't really need reveal the map, it's the end, so I'll just take an extra heart. If our run was going on longer, sure, but we literally are at, like, the boss, basically. And you can't continue crusades until you beat the main boss for the first time, and then you can get the deeper crusades. I haven't really messed around with those on camera just because it's the exact same thing over and over again. The only actual difference is that you are fighting slightly tougher enemies and they're a little longer. It's just a way to make extra resources overall. Salios. Okay, ow. Okay, this guy's a little bit of a raging bull in that he charges. Honestly, I was gonna say just hard target him. My guy, is your head okay? You got a crown of thorns in you. 9 stone, 19 lumber, or 17 cauliflower. Let's try the cauliflower. I don't actually know how good it is, so I'm interested to try it out. We'll go home. We've got one of the 4 to actually go and fight Kallamar. Alright, perfect. I couldn't actually tell what time of day it was. It looks like it's evening. One thing about that Anchor Deep area, it's underwater, I would presume, so you can't actually see what time of day it is. All the housing looking okay. Yep, and they're resting. They actually went straight onto bed rest. That's perfect. We will indoctrinate this person because we have an extra bed. Sure. I will accept you with your stabbed head. Go to mining stone. We have 3 lumber and 3 people mining, so that's perfect. And we're already collecting lots of resources. Awesome. We've got kind of our industrial district down here, and then our food up there, our religious side of town, the residential quarter. All in all, everything's going very smoothly. Oh, I didn't realize I had unlocked Shrine Flame Bundle, cheaper rituals, confession booth, propaganda speakers. You can just build those all over the place. Rituals cost less. Interesting. Alright, well they're resting. I was gonna do a oh, Natty died. Rest in peace, Natty. You're actually who we named the whole cult after. That's okay though, your body's worth a lot. We will find a successor. One thing that's really nice, if you actually harvest the bodies while everybody is sleeping, you don't get a loyalty bonus, or a penalty rather, because there's nobody around to see you do it. Cherry cauliflower chowder. Oh, this is a much better meal. It's 2 stars. Slightly smaller bar to cook in, but I mean, that's not hard to hit at all. There we go. Bunch of food for them when they wake up, and we are just gonna head straight back out and go on another crusade. Got the necromantic gauntlets, and I didn't actually see, oops, which kind of point of corruption, an explosive projectile. Okay. Oh, so Point of Corruption looks like just an upgraded Ichor pool in that it explodes where you throw it and then leaves behind Ichor. I feel like I'm not dealing as much damage against these guys. Obviously further in the game, so they're going to be a bit tougher, but I felt like I was dealing surprisingly low damage. Alright, get these guys taken out. We'll try south. Who is this? Clunko and Bop. Hello, wee lamb. Fancy seeing you somewhere dangerous like this. I'm Clunko, this is Bop. We're off to our friend Ratau's for a night of drinking and dicing. It's gonna be a party. Ratau and the others know me for going overboard with the betting. Last time I bet and lost my hand. Talk about overplaying your hand. Haha, it was hilarious. I'll win it back, though. Say, you should come. You seem tough, rich, and fond of risk. Perfect for Knucklebones. So, in each area you unlock a new character to play Knucklebones against. I haven't really messed with Knucklebones since I absolutely trounced Ratau just because it's just a way to make money, and I haven't been hurting for money. We're making more than we're spending. You need money for everything, but we're making so much money at this point in the game, it's kind of like, how much do we really need it, you know? Gain an extra half heart or receive double health when healing. Let's do double health, just so that way we can keep what health we do have up. Oh. Your friend Ratau was the last vessel sent against us, the sniveling coward, and there were countless before him, all equally pathetic and unworthy. Nothing humbles quite like disease. I cast a plague upon your cult. Ah, see, this is when it gets rough, because they always draw 5 people, so now I have 5 sickies. I'm gaining faith for it, though, because all these people enjoy being sick. I'm not here to judge, but if you find the concept of sitting in your own filth and everything fun, you might want to think on that. Let's get an extra disease heart. I'm actually going to take the quick path, just go wood, card, boss chamber, just because that gets us through faster. Break down their house, get all the wood from it. I'd be pretty peeved if somebody rolled up, destroyed my house, and then just took the resources. Alright, steal all this devotion, and let's get into it. Alright. Get both of them down. Okay, better weapon. Not a better weapon. More damage. I don't actually know how much more damage. That's actually pretty significant. It's the hammer also, so I like it better than the axe, so I will take my chances with it just because that's quite a fair amount of damage to deal. Now I'm one-shotting everything as compared to what I was doing before. Alright, more money. Wow, that was a difficult level. Okay, to the south is the boss. I actually missed there was another area up here to the north. Probably a card or something. Yeah. Poison damage to struck enemies or curses use less fervor. Let's have poison damage, so that way if we somehow don't manage to one-shot literally everything besides the boss, it'll be poisoned also. Let's get these traps out of the way. kind of overestimating how much space it actually requires for the hammer. You have to be a lot closer than with some other weapons. Alright, we have Haberim. Ow. He just hit me straight out of the door. Ow. Man, I am getting like just the worst angle. He keeps getting me. Thankfully though, he was a little bit of a pushover. Welcome, friend. Have a warm embrace on the way in. Alright, cauliflower, a small gift, or a blueprint. Will it be a blueprint for a decoration? Because if it is, I want the cauliflower. It's a decoration. Okay, well, we now have crystal trees unlocked. Give us a literal butt ton of money. Alright, let's return home. It's almost nighttime, so I want to do a sermon and everything real fast before I end up waking people. Followers, they get very antsy if you're waking them up. Alright, Cult of the Natty. We need a Natty Junior. Go on bed rest. I appreciate your loyalty level. Please go on bed rest. If you are sick, go on bed rest. Everyone on bed rest. I don't know why you're walking around and not on bed rest. Alright, let's do a sermon real fast. It's gonna be a lot smaller of a sermon because everybody's sick and sleeping. Alright. Let's unlock some more afterlife stuff just because I think people are gonna be dying more. Ritual of Resurrection. Perform a ritual at your temple that allows you to bring a dead follower back to life. I could bring Natty back. Or perform a ritual at your temple to conduct a funeral for a recently passed follower. Gain 20 faith. Let's do the Ritual of Resurrection. Do I get to choose who I bring back? Because I would like to bring back Natty. Rest in peace. You lose faith for bringing somebody back? 10 faith lost, huh? Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. Let us bring back Natty. Hopefully not an old man when we bring them back. See, I find it funny that that actually makes them less faithful because one, I mean, we're a cult to start off, but also you would think they'd be happy that we are bringing back their friend, you know? Unicorn passed away. Okay, everybody asleep? Alright, let's get to chopping. This meat sells good on the market. Oh, and I didn't get any more of those cauliflower meals. So, once again, I'm going to go ahead, pick all of these berries, get some food cooked up, and then from there we can pick back up. Real quick, I'll just convert these people. Welcome. You can go around cleaning up the place. It's kind of gross around here. Alright, I'm going to harvest this real quick. I will be right back. Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I think we have time for just one more crusade before we close out the video today, so let's go ahead and we'll bring the fight to Kallamar. That'll then allow us to, next time we can just go straight into actually fighting Kallamar, because that'll be the final run of that crusade. So let's go ahead, beat up some fish people. Alright, we got the necromantic sword and the touch of Teruah. Alright. Watch out for these guys and their spikes. Oh, you just killed your own followers, Kallamar. It seems you cannot be stopped by disease or hunger, and he sends you back from death stronger each time. Please know it was not my idea to cast out the Red Crown. The other bishops, my siblings, the blame lies with them. Please, I beg you, spare me. Kill Shamara, but do not send me to my death. Do not send me to him. You will not find my temple. I will be safe there. Yes, I will be safe. Wow, throwing your siblings under the bus. Alright. Getting a bit closer. Oh, I hate archers. Archers are so annoying in games like this, because they tend to just bully you when you're paying attention to the stuff that's getting up in your face. Alright, let's go west. I take it back. Let's go south. It looks like west was actually the way to go. Or maybe this is. Okay, that's a new kind of trap. Wow. Alrighty. I guess this must be the way to go. It's not really making it clear. I guess we'll follow this path down. Okay, we can go back real fast then. See if we got a card or something, because you don't want to miss the cards when you can get them. They're really helpful later on in the run. I know we're trying to make this not the quickest run. We want to take our time, but we still want to be speedy-ish. 20% chance to negate damage. That's something that I'm glad I came back for. Alright. Down here we go. Alright, and let's continue the crusade. So, wow. Wow, this is a really long one. Okay. What's the crossbones? I kind of want to check that out just to see it. And there's a pile of poop. There's a bunch of new cards. Let's do... I'm actually not hurting for wood anymore. Let's do a follower, crossbones, and then we'll make our way up to the poop and then the boss. We worship you, Kallamar, in the hope that you will find us worthy of good health and long lives. Your lives ain't gonna be that long. There's a lot going on screen. Alright, so hopefully this is the last wave. I take it back, there's yet another wave. That's okay, we'll finish up here. Ow. Getting beaten up. I am being bullied. Actually getting a little low on health. Let's rescue this guy real quick. Hasta la bye-bye to ya. Alright. Oh, I see. It's an area to get a lot of bones for a ritual. Gotcha. That makes sense. I don't need bones, but we got them now. Okay. Enemy level. Let's steal some devotion. I genuinely need a better weapon is what I need, because it's taking like 5+ hits an enemy, and that's showing because I'm getting hit a lot more because I'm not taking stuff out fast enough. Plimbo. Yeehaw! What kind of a pirate are you that you're saying yeehaw? Want a closer look at the finest antiquities in the lands of the Old Faith, lamb?
Baboo.
Baboosh baboo. That's right, as long as me ship's afloat and Plimbo's open for business. I love the noises you make, Plimbo. If this wets you whistle, come down to me sanctuary. Plenty of fine, legally acquired goods. Okay, so new store unlocked. Smuggler's Sanctuary. Cool. Watch out for that trap. See if it can take out one or two guys for us. Feel free to be hit by the trap, my friend. Alright. Further south we go. That was an easy floor. I'm guessing this room up here, that'll end up being a card room. Part of why it's always nice to have the revealing the map curse damage or an extra heart. I'll just take an extra heart. I don't need the curse damage. I'm really bad about using the curses. Here we go. We'll definitely take the Trader's Razor because double speed, we only lose 0.1 damage as compared to the sword. Oh, it was literally just a bunch of fertilizer. Okay. Well, we know now to probably avoid those because my followers make plenty of fertilizer on their own, if you catch my drift. Speaking of, I think I forgot to clean out the latrine. So they're probably all using the floor everywhere they go because there's nowhere else to go. Latrine is overflowing. Alright, grab up this cauliflower. Okay, I was expecting gold, but cauliflower works too, I suppose. Watch out for these bad boys, and then we'll just beat up this last guy real fast. Perfect. Alrighty. Pushing through. Just one enemy on this level, it looks like. Always makes it easy. Gauntlets or Divine Blast? Let's do the gauntlets. Just because I actually do like the attack combo on him, and it does deal a good amount of damage. Bane Hammer. Okay, well, I was just talking about the gauntlets, but that's such a significant increase in damage, and I do actually like how hard these things hit / how they hit. See, I took a hit there, but I also one-shot that enemy. This boss will go down fast. Ballsabub. One more hit, bam, they're down. Easy peasy. My friend. You got some driftwood sticking out of your everything. Nuggets, blueprints, or cauliflower seeds. Let's take the seeds. Get some cauliflower grown up back home. And we will get out of here. Perfect. Exactly 100 enemies defeated. Alright, I actually want to go not do that. I want to go and check out real fast what is at this smuggler's sanctuary. You! Listen, Mutton Chop, you owe me a ship. The bishops are nasty pieces of work, but they do a good enough job of keeping the waterways open and trade flowing around here. But with you going around killing them, it opens the gates for all sorts of monstrous beasts to start sinking my stock. Scary things they be, with gnashing teeth and odoriferous stinks, and a face that could curdle milk. Just like me mother-in-law. Ah! So you best be making this right. Each time a bishop dies, a nasty beast called a witness takes its place. Lucky for ye, Plimbo knows folk will pay a pretty penny for the eye of a witness. You get me their eyes, I buy a new boat, and we'll call it square. All we need to do is to return to places you've killed a bishop, defeat the ferocious beast that has emerged, and bring me their eyes. Simple enough. Yeah, I guess. Got some crystal stuff for sale, or new cards. Drop an explosive when you roll. Drop black ichor when you roll, or have a chance to heal. This one's pretty nice. I mean, the other two were nice also, but this one is significantly nice just because it's a more consistent way to heal rather than hoping that you actually... What's going on over here? Can't fish or anything, so it doesn't actually look like anything. It's just a more consistent way to be able to heal rather than... Oh, I can offer up a snail shell. Some ominous eyes you have there, friend. It's a more consistent way to heal, because those hearts aren't very consistent with dropping. You have to break like lots of grass and stuff to potentially actually get a heart. With that, though, I think that is a great place for us to stop. Next time we will go and we will defeat Kallamar. And who knows, maybe we'll even make some more progress towards the final bishop as well. Shenamar, I think they had said their name was. All of the names are very similar, something along those lines. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.